one, the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another SEC team, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And that attempt just bounces out of bounds, and that'll be, of course, a penalty.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. Dropping back, it's Knight. Finds his man, it's Simmons.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
The completion sets up a second down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue.
He's in the clear. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they stop him short. Defense stout here on back-to-back plays.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
We're going to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on 4th down. Let's see what the decision is.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Back to throw. It's Knight. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
So they start 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be aggressive now. This offense has to be careful not to make a mistake here.
Delay of game. Offense.
So the delay of game brings the offense even closer to its own end zone. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And he's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang! They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
To the air, it's Knight. The pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. And the game just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. The sure hands. It's Simmons. We make the stop, but it's a big game down to the 29.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there.
Encroachment defense.
Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. It's first down and 5 after the penalty. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over. Time.
Encroachment defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. The offense moves into the red zone now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Auburn. They strike first in this national title bout.
This guy can do it all. Go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him in.
Look at this. They fake the PAT and try to throw for it.
The two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Auburn 6, Texas 0.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Set to kick this one away.
And the kick travels out of bounds. That's a flag, of course, but the onside kick fails.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Set to kick this one away.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball. Bridge.
The offense starts with a short field. Scanning the field. It's Knight. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
They're trying to add to the lead now. What's this? A fake? They're going to try to throw for it. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Texas 0.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Auburn in the lead as you break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. And Roy Williams comes to mind. Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. They'll try a pass here. And the sophomore, a little too much air into that throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Well, now it's second down here. The back's got it. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. And
breaks into the clear. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Touchdown, Longhorns. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
And the quarterback drops back. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And they've got him.
He's no good. That keeps the score. Auburn 12, Texas 6.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Set to kick this one away.
And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Auburn! Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
So they'll try to, it's a fake PAT, looking to throw for it.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Texas 6.
They don't think that made it 10 yards before getting touched. Of course, that's going to be a penalty.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
That's caught. It's Moore. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you got third down. The offense has the advantage here on third down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
The Longhorns will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He'll take a deep shot. And he finds his target. He has the first. Touchdown, Texas. They couldn't stop him there.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And now the defense able to bring him down. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Incompletion makes it second down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Incomplete for a third straight play. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Back to throw again. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Now here he goes. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on fourth down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows them what he can do to the catch to get it into the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's a fake. They toss it to the tight end. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Boy, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And Chris, think about it, over the years since you and I have been doing college football, going way back to guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker, more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that could dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some great ones.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He'll be taken down, but after a good return. And a player is down injured after that last. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Auburn. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now the important point after attempt. It's a fake. They've got the tight end open. And he's not going to get there. Stop short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Manning. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Now the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's in the clear. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
From the shotgun, drops back. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, it's a great job by defense coming up with a big sack there on the 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Play fake, looking to throw. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, this defensive unit has certainly picked a great time to make a stand with back-to-back sacks, starting with that 1st and goal play. Curious to see if the defense revs up its engine and tries to apply some pressure here on 3rd down.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
They'll set up with a PAT. And they fake it and find the tight end. Ball carrier tackled there. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Set to advance on the football.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Let's see how aggressive this offense gets. They can move into field goal range easily, but are they looking for more? Dropping back, it's Knight. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And it's a fake. They toss it to the tight end. And he's stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see how efficient this offense can be. They got a chance to add some points here before the break. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Another interception. Wow, that is 4th tonight. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Lining up to try the extra point. It's a fake. They got the tight end open. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Texas, 18.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. To throw, it's Manning. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk of the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Breaks into the clear. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Oh, and they'll trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with call here on fourth down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
Dropping back, it's Knight. On the move now. He gets loose. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Delivers quickly to the left side, finds the receiver wide open. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage in a first.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Another. Strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, it's a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember.
Fake it and find the tight end. And he's stuck. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Kicking team makes the recovery, but a little over-eager. May have touched it before it went 10 yards. Penalty flag is down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
On the double. Cricket. Razor.
Scanning the field. It's Manning. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a point.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Here's the second down play. Throwing off play action. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. He did not get... A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Knight. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
Third down play for this offense. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
They're 1 for 3 so far on fourth down attempts. Can they convert here? To the air, it's Manning. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's tackled behind the line, but there's a flag down.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. And we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Offensive penalty makes it 2nd and 9 now for the offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out.
Encroachment. Defense.
Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hope for. Let's review how we got here. One quarter away from crowning a national champion in this college football season. Now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff. I don't get this decision, but here comes the punt team out on second down. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Manning. And the pass is batted away. They took a shot on the free play. The defense had jumped offside. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense gets a more manageable 2nd and 10 now after that penalty.
Delay of game. Offense.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. 2nd down play coming up.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Hot zone.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play.
Okay, ready?
Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs.
Come on, set.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he has delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
For some reason, this offense in the red zone has sent out the punt team. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Play action here on 1st down. And he's sacked. The defense got there quickly.